calculus, and we are still on the introduction part of calculus, so we are still discussing about function. So today we are going to be looking at the composition of a function. So we are going to use this example to illustrate this composition of a function. Now we have this function, we have about three functions here: f of x, g of x, and h of x, okay, in this form. Now we are asked to find the curve, the forge, and so on, okay. So what it means is that, like the first one there, we have the curve of f, okay, or the curve which is given as g f of what? Of x. So it means that we want to compose f of x into what? G of x. Okay, that's what it means by this. So this is not a product sign. Okay, that's why I put it this form. Alright, so now if we look at this, we have said that the g of f is given as the g of f of x, right? So that if I write this, I can write this as g. My f of x here is given as what? As 3x minus 5. So I come here and write 3x minus what? 5. Okay, but we recall that g of x is equal to what? Is equal to x raised to the power 3. So if g of x is equal to x raised to the power 3, and now we are talking about the g of 3x minus 5. So it means that anywhere I see x here, I will put the whole function into it. So that means that this implies that my curve, okay, which is g3 minus 5, will be equal to this function here, which our x is everything that is here. So it will be 3 minus 5 all raised to the power of 3, because we are not seeing all this as this what? X. Okay, so that's how we compose for the what? Function. Then the next one here we have is this, the forge. Okay, now for the forge, let's say the forge of x will be equal to f g of what? Of x. So we start with the first one f, then we compose g of x into it. So we can write this as f, then our g of x is given as x raised to the power 3, then I'll write x raised to the power 3, right? Now, but I recall that my f of x is given as what? 3x minus 5 from the question, 3x minus 5. So then this my forge of x, which is f of this from here, okay. Now instead of writing f of x, which is this, anywhere I see x, okay, I will put the whole of what? Of this into this function, so that this will be equal to 3. Instead of writing x, now we are substituting with what? X raised to the power 3 minus what? 5, and that becomes the what? The composition of that one function. The other one we have, let's do that one here. That is the g of h, okay, and let's say the function that depends on x. So this will be, I think we should better do this up here so that we can understand better. So g of h, which is g h of x, okay, that means we are composing the h of x into g. So we have that this is g h of x. Our h of x is given as sine x, right? So we write what? Sine x. Okay, but we recall that g of x is equal to what? G of x here is equal to x raised to the power 3. So that means that anywhere I see x, I'm putting sine what? X. So that implies that my curve will be, instead of writing g of sine x, okay, that means the function here, g of x is this. So now we are now using g of sine x. So anywhere I see x, I put sine x into this function, so that this will be sine x all raised to power what? 3. Alright, so you can still see this answer as sine x raised to power 3 in this what form is still what? The same as what? As this. Alright, so the next one there is h of f, that is for d. Okay, this is for c. Alright, so for d we have that this will be given as h f of x. Okay, now what is our f of x? F of x is 3x minus 5, right? So we recall that our h of x is what from the question is given as sine x, right? So now when we look at h of f, which is equal to h of 3x minus 5, okay, then anywhere I see x, I will put the whole function here, so that this will be equal to sine. Instead of writing x, I will now write 3x minus what? 5. So that gives us the composition of the word function. So you can compose for as many as you want. So this one here, I think we should take this one as our assignment. So I would like you to comment and tell me your answer for this. Okay, comment on the comment box there. Tell us what you have for the h of g. Okay, alright, thank you very much. So we are going to end the class here for today on